In the world of luxury automobiles, few brands have captured the hearts of enthusiasts quite like BMW. With a history spanning over a century, this German powerhouse has weathered countless challenges and triumphs. This video explores the fascinating journey of BMW from its humble beginnings to its status as an industry icon, the origins of BMW and Franz Josef Popp's vision. The story of BMW begins in 1913, when Karl Rapp, a German engineer, founded Rapp Motorenwerke GmbH, a company that manufactured aircraft engines. However, it wasn't until 1917 that the company adopted the name Bayerische Motorenwerke, BMW, which translates to Bavarian Motor Works. This change came about when Franz Josef Popp, an Austrian-born engineer, joined the company and brought with him a vision that would shape BMW's future. Popp, who had previously worked for Daimler Motorengesellschaft, DMG, recognized the potential in BMW's aircraft engines and saw an opportunity to expand the company's horizons. Under his leadership, BMW began to diversify its product line, venturing into the production of motorcycles and, eventually, automobiles. One of Popp's key strategies was to hire talented engineers who shared his passion for innovation. Among them was Max Friz, a former colleague from DMG, who designed BMW's first motorcycle, the R32, in 1923. The R32 featured a unique design with its boxer engine mounted transversely, a configuration that would become a hallmark of BMW motorcycles for decades to come. As BMW's reputation grew, so did its ambitions. In 1928, the company acquired Fahrzeugfabrik Eisenach, a German automobile manufacturer, and began producing its first car, the BMW 315. This marked a significant milestone in BMW's history, as it signaled the company's entry into the automotive industry. Throughout the 1930s, BMW continued to innovate, introducing groundbreaking models like the 303, the first BMW car with a six-cylinder engine, and the 328 Roadster, which achieved numerous victories in motor racing. These successes helped establish BMW as a force to be reckoned with in the automotive world. However, the outbreak of World War II would present BMW with its greatest challenge yet. The company's factories were repurposed to support the German war effort, producing aircraft engines, motorcycles, and even rocket parts. As the war drew to a close, BMW's facilities lay in ruins, and the company faced an uncertain future. Despite these setbacks, Franz Josef Popp's vision for BMW remained intact. In the post-war years, he worked tirelessly to rebuild the company, laying the foundation for its future success. His leadership and dedication helped BMW navigate the challenges of the 20th century and emerge as one of the world's most respected automotive brands. Rebuilding and innovation after World War II. As World War II came to an end, BMW found itself in a precarious position. The company's factories had been severely damaged during the conflict, and the restrictions imposed by the Allies on German manufacturing made it difficult for BMW to resume production. Despite these challenges, the company's leadership remained determined to rebuild and innovate. In the immediate post-war years, BMW focused on producing household goods and bicycles to stay afloat. However, the company's expertise in engineering and its reputation for quality soon led to new opportunities. In 1948, BMW introduced its first post-war motorcycle, the R24, which was met with enthusiasm by the public and helped to re-establish the company's presence in the motorcycle market. The 1950s saw BMW make significant strides in the automotive industry as well. The company's first post-war car, the 501, was introduced in 1951. Although the 501 was a luxury car and not a commercial success, it demonstrated BMW's commitment to innovation and quality. The 501 was followed by the 502, which featured a lightweight aluminum V8 engine, a first for BMW. Throughout the decade, BMW continued to push the boundaries of automotive design and engineering. The company introduced the 507 Roadster, a stunning sports car that became an instant classic, and the Assetta, a microcar that would play a crucial role in BMW's survival. BMW's success in the 1950s was not without its challenges, however. The company faced financial difficulties and was forced to seek out new investors to stay afloat. In 1959, Herbert Quandt, a German industrialist, acquired a significant stake in BMW, providing the company with the financial backing it needed to continue its growth and innovation. Under Quandt's leadership, BMW entered the 1960s with renewed vigor. The company introduced the new class series of compact sedans, which featured modern designs and advanced engineering. The new class cars were a hit with consumers and helped to establish BMW as a leading manufacturer of premium automobiles. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s, BMW continued to innovate, introducing iconic models like the 2002 and the 3.0 CSL, which achieved numerous victories in motor racing. These successes helped to cement BMW's reputation as a producer of high-performance, technologically advanced vehicles. The post-war years were a time of rebuilding and innovation for BMW. Despite the challenges posed by the war and its aftermath, the company's leadership remained committed to its vision of producing high-quality, innovative vehicles. Through a combination of engineering expertise, financial backing, and a willingness to take risks, BMW emerged from the ashes of World War II as a stronger, more resilient company, poised for success in the decades to come. The Assetta, BMW's unexpected savior. In the years following World War II, BMW found itself in a precarious financial situation. The company's factories had been damaged during the war, and the restrictions placed on German manufacturing by the Allies made it difficult for BMW to resume production of its luxury vehicles. In desperate need of a solution, BMW turned to an unlikely savior, the Assetta. The Assetta was a microcar designed by the Italian company ISO SBA. It featured a unique egg-shaped design, with a single door that opened from the front of the vehicle. BMW acquired the licensing rights to produce the Assetta in 1954, and the company quickly set about adapting the design to meet its own standards. BMW's version of the Assetta featured a 250cc motorcycle engine, which was later upgraded to a 300cc engine. The car was incredibly fuel efficient, achieving up to 78 miles per gallon, and its compact size made it perfect for navigating the narrow streets of post-war Europe. Despite its unconventional appearance, the Assetta proved to be a massive success for BMW. The company sold over 160,000 units between 1955 and 1962, with the Assetta accounting for up to 40% of BMW's total sales during this period. The success of the Assetta provided BMW with a much-needed financial boost and helped to keep the company afloat during a difficult time. The Assetta's success also had a significant impact on BMW's future direction. The company realized that there was a market for small, efficient vehicles, and this realization would influence the development of future models like the 700 and the new class series. In many ways, the Assetta represents a turning point in BMW's history. It was a vehicle born out of necessity, a desperate attempt to save a company on the brink of collapse. Yet through a combination of clever engineering, innovative design, and a willingness to take risks, BMW was able to turn the Assetta into a success story that would help to secure the company's future. Today, the Assetta is remembered as a quirky, beloved classic, a symbol of BMW's resilience and ingenuity in the face of adversity. Its success helped to pave the way for the development of the iconic models that would come to define BMW in the decades that followed, cementing the company's status as a leader in the automotive industry, the new class era, and the birth of the 5 Series. The 1960s marked a significant turning point for BMW as the company entered what would come to be known as the new class era. This period saw BMW introduce a range of compact sedans that would revolutionize the company's lineup and set the stage for the development of one of its most iconic models, the 5 Series. The first of the new class cars was the 1500, introduced in 1961. The 1500 featured a modern, streamlined design and a powerful 4-cylinder engine, which helped to establish BMW as a serious player in the compact sedan market. The success of the 1500 led to the development of additional new class models, including the 1600, 1800, and 2000. As the new class cars continued to gain popularity throughout the 1960s, BMW began to explore the possibility of creating a larger, more luxurious sedan. The result was the BMW 2500 and 2800, introduced in 1968. These models featured a more spacious interior, advanced safety features, and a range of powerful six-cylinder engines. The 2500 and 2800 laid the groundwork for what would become one of BMW's most iconic and enduring models, the 5 Series. Introduced in 1972, the first generation of the 5 Series, known as the E12, was designed to bridge the gap between the compact new-class cars and the larger luxury sedans like the 2500 and 2800. The E12 5 Series featured a sleek, modern design with clean lines and a distinctive, shark nose front end. It was available with a range of 4- and 6-cylinder engines, and it quickly gained a reputation for its exceptional handling and performance. Over the years, the 5 Series has undergone numerous updates and redesigns, but it has remained one of BMW's most popular and respected models. The 5 Series has come to embody the perfect balance of luxury, performance, and practicality, making it a favorite among car enthusiasts and everyday drivers alike. The success of the new class cars and the introduction of the 5 Series helped to cement BMW's reputation as a leader in the premium automotive market. These models showcased BMW's commitment to innovation, quality, and performance, and they helped to set the stage for the development of future iconic models like the 3 Series and the 7 Series. Today, the 5 Series remains one of BMW's most important and successful models, with a loyal following around the world. Its enduring popularity is a testament to the vision and ingenuity of the engineers and designers who worked tirelessly to create a car that would stand the test of time and become an icon of the automotive industry. BMW's motorsport success and the iconic M3. Throughout its history, BMW has been known for its commitment to performance and its success on the racetrack. This reputation was cemented in the 1970s and 1980s as BMW's motorsport division, known as BMW began to produce a range of high-performance vehicles that would go on to dominate the world of motorsport. One of the most iconic and successful of these vehicles was the BMW M3. Introduced in 1986, the first-generation M3, E30, was designed specifically for racing, with a lightweight chassis, aerodynamic body kit, and a high-revving 4-cylinder engine. The M3's success on the track was immediate and impressive. In its first year of competition, the M3 won the German Touring Car Championship, DTM, as well as the World Touring Car Championship. Over the next few years, the M3 would go on to win numerous other championships and races, cementing its status as one of the most successful touring cars of all time. The success of the M3 on the track helped to establish BMW M as a force to be reckoned with in the world of motorsport. The division went on to produce a range of other high-performance vehicles, including the M5 and the M6, which also achieved significant success in various racing categories. But BMW's motorsport success wasn't limited to touring cars. The company also made a name for itself in Formula One, supplying engines to the Brabham team in the 1980s. BMW's engines helped power Nelson Piquet to the World Drivers' Championship in 1983, and the company's success in F1 helped to further enhance its reputation for performance and innovation. In addition to its success on the track, the M3 also became a beloved road car, with its combination of everyday practicality and thrilling performance. Over the years, the M3 has undergone numerous updates and redesigns, but it has remained one of BMW's most iconic and respected models. Today, BMW M continues to produce high-performance vehicles that push the boundaries of what's possible in the world of motorsport and street-legal performance cars. From the latest generation of the M3 and M4 to the cutting-edge hybrid technology of the i8, BMW M remains at the forefront of automotive performance and innovation. Expansion, acquisitions, and the luxury SUV market. As BMW entered the 1990s, the company began to focus on expansion and diversification. One of the key strategies during this period was the acquisition of other automotive brands, which allowed BMW to enter new market segments and expand its global reach. In 1994, BMW acquired the British Rover Group, which included the Land Rover, Rover, and MG brands. The acquisition gave BMW access to the growing SUV market, as well as a foothold in the British automotive industry. However, the Rover Group acquisition proved to be a challenge for BMW as the brand struggled to maintain profitability and required significant investment. Despite the difficulties with Rover, BMW continued to expand its presence in the luxury SUV market. In 1999, the company introduced the X5, its first dedicated SUV model. The X5 was designed to combine the handling and performance of a BMW sedan with the versatility and practicality of an SUV. It was an instant success, and it helped to establish BMW as a major player in the rapidly growing luxury SUV segment. The success of the X5 led to the development of additional SUV models, including the smaller X3 and the larger X7. These models helped BMW to capture a significant share of the premium SUV market, and they have become some of the company's most popular and profitable vehicles. In addition to its expansion into the SUV market, BMW also continued to acquire other automotive brands throughout the 1990s and 2000s. In 2000, the company acquired the Mini brand from the Rover Group, and it has since transformed Mini into a highly successful and profitable brand with a loyal following. BMW also acquired Rolls-Royce Motor Cars in 2003, giving the company a presence in the ultra-luxury automotive segment. Under BMW's ownership, Rolls-Royce has introduced a range of new models, including the Phantom, Ghost, and Cullinan SUV, which have helped to redefine the brand for the 21st century. Today, BMW's portfolio of brands includes BMW, Mini, and Rolls-Royce, each of which caters to a different segment of the luxury automotive market. The company's expansion and acquisition strategy has allowed it to diversify its product lineup, enter new markets, and maintain its position as one of the world's leading premium automotive manufacturers. BMW in the 21st century, electric vehicles and sustainability. In recent years, BMW has increasingly focused on sustainability and the development of electric vehicles, EVs, as part of its long-term strategy. As concerns about climate change and environmental sustainability have grown, BMW has recognized the need to adapt to changing consumer preferences and regulatory requirements. One of BMW's key initiatives in the EV space has been the development of the BMW i sub-brand, which was launched in 2011. The i sub-brand includes a range of electric and hybrid vehicles such as the i3 compact car and the i8 plug-in hybrid sports car. These models have helped to establish BMW as a leader in the EV market, and they have paved the way for the development of future electric models. In addition to the i sub-brand, BMW has also introduced electric versions of some of its most popular models, such as the Mini Cooper SE and the BMW 9/3 SUV. These vehicles have helped to make electric mobility more accessible and appealing to a wider range of consumers. BMW's commitment to sustainability extends beyond electric vehicles. The company has also implemented a range of measures to reduce its environmental impact, including the use of renewable energy in its production facilities, the development of more efficient manufacturing processes, and the use of recycled and sustainable materials in its vehicles. In 2020, BMW announced its ambitious sustainability goals for the next decade, which include reducing its carbon emissions per vehicle by 40% and increasing the share of electrified vehicles in its sales to 50% by 2030. These goals demonstrate BMW's commitment to environmental sustainability and its recognition of the urgent need to address climate change. As BMW looks to the future, it is clear that electric vehicles and sustainability will play an increasingly important role in the company's strategy. With its strong brand identity, technological expertise, and commitment to innovation, BMW is well positioned to continue its leadership in the transition to a more sustainable and electrified future. However, the shift to electric vehicles also presents significant challenges for BMW and the wider automotive industry. The development of charging infrastructure, the sourcing of sustainable raw materials, and the need to retrain workers for the production of EVs are just some of the hurdles that need to be overcome in the years ahead. The rise of Mercedes and the rivalry with BMW. As BMW began to establish itself as a leading manufacturer of luxury automobiles in the early 20th century, another German company was also making waves in the industry, Mercedes-Benz. Founded in 1926 through the merger of two pioneering automotive firms, Mercedes quickly gained a reputation for producing high-quality, technologically advanced vehicles that rivaled those of BMW. Mercedes's rise to prominence was fueled by a commitment to innovation and engineering excellence. The company's early models, such as the 770 and the 500K, featured advanced technologies like hydraulic brakes, independent suspension, and supercharged engines that set new standards for performance and luxury. As Mercedes continued to grow and evolve throughout the 1930s and 1940s, it began to emerge as a serious competitor to BMW. The two companies found themselves locked in a fierce rivalry, with each seeking to outdo the other in terms of performance, luxury, and prestige. One of the key battlegrounds in this rivalry was motorsport. Both BMW and Mercedes recognized the importance of racing as a means of showcasing their technical prowess and building brand recognition. Throughout the 1930s, the two companies engaged in a series of epic battles on the racetrack, with legendary drivers like Rudolf Caracciola and Bernd Rosemeyer piloting their respective machines to victory. Off the track, BMW and Mercedes also competed fiercely for the attention and loyalty of consumers. Both companies sought to position themselves as the ultimate in automotive luxury and sophistication, using advertising, sponsorships, and other marketing techniques to build their brands and attract customers. As the 20th century progressed, the rivalry between BMW and Mercedes only intensified. In the 1950s and 1960s, the two companies engaged in a technological arms race, with each seeking to outdo the other in terms of horsepower, handling, and features. Models like the Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing and the BMW 507 became icons of the era, emblematic of the cutting-edge design and engineering that defined the luxury automotive market. Today, the rivalry between BMW and Mercedes remains as fierce as ever. The two companies continue to push the boundaries of performance, technology, and design, with each seeking to capture the hearts and minds of discerning consumers around the world. BMW's struggles and the shift to motorcycle production. Despite its early success and the growing rivalry with Mercedes, BMW faced significant challenges and struggles in the early decades of the 20th century. Political and economic instability in Germany, coupled with the devastating impact of World War I, put immense pressure on the company and threatened its very survival. In the aftermath of the war, BMW found itself in a precarious position. The Treaty of Versailles, which ended the conflict, placed strict limitations on Germany's ability to produce aircraft engines, which had been a key part of BMW's business. Faced with this new reality, the company was forced to pivot and find new ways to stay afloat. One of the key strategies that BMW adopted during this period was a shift towards motorcycle production. The company had already experienced some success in this area with the launch of the R32 motorcycle in 1923, but in the post-war years, it doubled down on this strategy and made motorcycles a core part of its business. The decision to focus on motorcycles proved to be a wise one for BMW. The company's motorcycles quickly gained a reputation for their quality, performance, and innovation, with models like the R5 and the R12 setting new standards for the industry. By the late 1920s, BMW had established itself as one of the world's leading motorcycle manufacturers, with a growing customer base and a strong reputation for excellence. However, the shift to motorcycle production was not without its challenges. BMW faced intense competition from other manufacturers, both in Germany and abroad, and had to work hard to differentiate itself and maintain its position in the market. The company also had to navigate the ongoing economic and political instability in Germany, which made it difficult to plan for the future and invest in new technologies and production facilities.